Ron Reagan, we found out he was dying, and all of a sudden there was like an explosion and flames in the ambulance. The blood had been drained out of him. He found himself out of his body, and he found himself going, Ron, you said, into a canyon?
It appeared to be
a crater, or
an active volcano, like looking into the mouth of an active volcano, going downward, downward. Then the most horrifying part of this to me, I began to see with close-up vision the faces of individuals that I had known through the years, people that I had robbed with, that I had partied with, that I had fought with. Each of them had died in a tragic accident, or had been shot to death, or died of an overdose of drugs.
You knew that these people had died?
Yes.
And then you saw them in there?
I saw them in there.
Did they all die violent deaths?
Every one of them that I saw and recognized had died a violent, tragic death.
What were these people doing in hell?
They were screaming. They were burning. They were in like a lake of fire. They were burning, but they weren't being consumed. Multitudes of them. But the most horrible pain of all was perhaps the atmosphere of depression and oppression and loneliness and helplessness.
Now, wait a second. You had never read the Bible.
No.
You'd been to church maybe once or twice in your life. You didn't know anything about hell.
No.
How did you see this?
To me, I thought this is, I'd never been afraid. I'd been beaten, shot, abused. Fear was a small thing in my life. This was something I definitely didn't understand. And it really made me think there's more going on than I know about or I realize.
Did they communicate with you at all?
They did.
What'd they say?
They screamed my name. These people that knew me, they screamed at me and said, Ronnie, don't come here. There's no way out. There's no escape. Don't come here. There's no hope. Go away. Don't come here. And I listened to this, and I looked into their faces. There's Richard that had died in a robbery attempt. His heart was blown out of his body in front of me on a sidewalk in Atlanta, Georgia. Another friend, Freddie, was drowned underneath his automobile in a river. We couldn't get the car off of him. He died drunk. On and on. It tears me up to even talk about it now. But I saw them screaming and saying, don't come here. There's no hope. Go back. Go back. And then, I don't know how long this went on, but I could smell the most horrible smell. I could see.
What did it smell like?
Sulfur, like an electric welder. Horrible smells that I couldn't even describe. I could feel the heat. I could hear the screams. I could smell the smell.
These people were suffering.
Yes, they were in horrible, agonizing torment. See it, I've held people in my arms as they died. I've held them in my arms on the street. I've looked at them as we burned them to death behind bars in the prison, covered them with lighter fluid, ignited their body, burned them up. This was something beyond what I had ever known in the natural. This was something I did not understand. And they were screaming to me, go back, don't come here. There's no escape if you come here. And then immediately, bang, I don't know how long this went on, but I woke up in a hospital room.